After journaling, move into affirmations and visualization. Speak affirmations aloud, such as, I am worthy, I am aligned with my highest self. The universe supports my growth. Then, visualize the life you desire in vivid detail. Imagine the emotions, the experiences, and the energy of your fulfilled self. Jung taught that repeated visualization embeds patterns into the unconscious, gradually shifting both thought and behavior. Finally, close the ritual with gratitude. Thank the universe, your inner self, and your higher guidance for the shifts you are cultivating. Express appreciation not only for outcomes, but also for your commitment and consistency. Gratitude signals the unconscious that you are in alignment and amplifies the energy of manifestation. Remember, the ritual is about consistency, not perfection. Some nights may feel effortless, others may feel challenging. Each act of showing up reinforces your alignment, proving to your unconscious and to the universe that your awakening is serious and your intention is unwavering. Over 21 nights, these steps become a sacred dialogue between your conscious self, your shadow, and the universe, creating a bridge to your empowered, awakened self. Tonight, embrace the ritual fully. Treat it as a commitment to your soul, a co-creative conversation with the universe, and an act of self-love. Each night, you are planting seeds that will blossom into profound transformation, proving that the universe responds to consistent alignment and intentional action. As you engage in your 21-night ritual, you may begin to notice subtle shifts in your perception, intuition, and emotional responses. These are signs of spiritual awakening, and recognizing them is a crucial part of your journey. Carl Jung often emphasized that consciousness evolves through symbols, synchronicities, and the integration of the unconscious. Spiritual awakening is a process, not a single moment, and the universe communicates your progress through experiences, feelings, and internal insights that may seem small but are profoundly meaningful. One of the first signs you may notice is heightened intuition. You might suddenly understand situations more clearly, make decisions effortlessly, or feel guided by an inner knowing that previously seemed inaccessible. These intuitive moments are your unconscious mind signaling that alignment is occurring. You are beginning to trust the voice within, which Jung called the guiding self, a reflection of your highest potential and inner wisdom. Another common sign is emotional release. Tears, sudden feelings of grief, anger, or joy may emerge unexpectedly. These are not setbacks, they are the unconscious purging old trauma and limiting beliefs, making room for clarity, empowerment, and growth. Recognize that these emotional waves are a natural part of awakening, validating that transformation is occurring even if external circumstances remain unchanged. You may also notice synchronicities, meaningful coincidences that guide or affirm your path. Perhaps a book falls into your hands, a conversation opens a new perspective, or an opportunity appears exactly when you need it. These moments are the universe responding to your focused energy, showing that your alignment is being recognized beyond your conscious awareness. Physical and energetic changes can also signal awakening. You may feel lighter, more energized, or more sensitive to environments and relationships. Jung emphasized that mind, body, and spirit are interconnected. As your consciousness evolves, your entire being reflects the shift. Finally, you may experience a sense of clarity, purpose, or empowerment that was previously elusive. You no longer measure yourself by old standards, toxic relationships, or family conditioning. Instead, you are guided by an internal compass, aligned with your soul's purpose. Tonight, observe and honor these signs. Write them in your journal, reflect on the shifts, and affirm, I am awakening, I am aligned. The universe supports my growth. Remember, spiritual awakening is a journey, and every subtle shift is proof of your progress. You are not alone. Countless others are walking this path of transformation, and the universe is responding to your commitment, one night at a time. As you continue your 21-night journey, it is natural to encounter resistance and doubt. Carl Jung referred to these moments as the unconscious pushing back, the shadow emerging to challenge your transformation. Old beliefs, fears, and conditioned patterns often surface when we attempt to step into higher consciousness. Resistance is not a sign of failure, it is a signal that you are on the verge of meaningful growth. Recognizing and working with it is essential for spiritual awakening. Doubt may manifest in subtle ways, a lingering question of will this really work? Or internal criticism, whispering that you are not worthy of change. These are echoes of past programming, often rooted in toxic family dynamics or experiences where your voice and needs were invalidated. By acknowledging these doubts instead of suppressing them, you are performing shadow work in real time, observing what rises, understanding its origin, and consciously choosing alignment over fear. Many seekers notice procrastination or lack of motivation during these nights. This is the mind's attempt to cling to comfort zones. Jung emphasized that transformation requires conscious engagement with discomfort, as it is in these moments that your shadow becomes your teacher. Embrace the unease as a guidepost. It points directly to the areas where healing and empowerment are most needed. Practical strategies can help you navigate resistance. When doubt arises, return to your ritual, ground yourself, journal your thoughts, repeat affirmations, and visualize your highest self. Recognize that feelings of discomfort are temporary. Consistent intentional practice rewires your unconscious and gradually dissolves resistance. Affirm statements like, I welcome transformation, I trust my journey. I am aligned with my higher self. Consider the example of Maya. Midway through her 21-night practice, she felt overwhelmed and skeptical. Negative self-talk resurfaced, questioning whether the ritual would truly make a difference. Instead of giving in, she honored her feelings, wrote them down, and reaffirmed her commitment. Within days, she noticed subtle shifts, clearer intuition, emotional stability, and unexpected synchronicities, confirming her alignment. Her initial resistance had been the gateway to profound transformation. Remember, resistance is a companion on the path, not an obstacle to be feared. By observing, understanding, and integrating it, you transform doubt into clarity and hesitation into empowered action. Each night you persist, you strengthen your alignment, proving to yourself and the universe that your awakening is intentional, unwavering, and inevitable. By now, after engaging in nightly reflection, shadow work, and consistent rituals, you may begin to feel subtle shifts in your personal power. Carl Jung taught that true confidence is born from integrating all parts of yourself, the conscious mind, the unconscious, and the shadow. Inner power does not come from external validation, it comes from recognizing your inherent worth, reclaiming energy that was once lost to past trauma, and stepping into alignment with your soul's purpose. Many spiritual seekers, especially those healing from toxic family dynamics, have been conditioned to doubt themselves. You may have grown up believing that your voice doesn't matter, that your desires are unworthy, or that your emotions are too intense. These beliefs are not truths, they are inherited shadows that can be healed. The 21-night practice is a powerful tool for reclaiming your power by consistently affirming your worth, visualizing your highest self, and integrating lessons from your shadow. Affirmations such as I am powerful, I am aligned with my true self, my voice matters are not merely words, they are declarations that imprint on your unconscious mind, gradually reshaping your beliefs, emotions, and behaviors. When combined with visualization, these affirmations create a feedback loop. Your inner reality begins to mirror your conscious intentions. Jung emphasized that conscious engagement with the unconscious is what transforms latent energy into tangible personal power. Consider the story of Marcus, who spent much of his life seeking approval from others. Over 21 nights, he engaged deeply with his ritual, journaling past fears, visualizing his empowered self, and reciting affirmations. Slowly, he noticed he could set healthy boundaries, speak his truth without guilt, and make decisions confidently. His external life began to reflect these internal changes. Colleagues respected his opinions, relationships became more balanced, and opportunities aligned with his purpose. The transformation was not magical, it was the natural consequence of reclaiming his inner power. Cultivating confidence is not about arrogance, it is about authenticity. When you honor your own needs, integrate your shadow, and consistently align with your higher self, confidence flows naturally. You no longer seek permission to exist or approval to succeed, your energy alone commands respect. Each night you commit to this practice, you reinforce this alignment, sending a clear signal to your unconscious and to the universe. You are present, empowered, and ready to claim your destiny. Tonight, as you engage in your ritual, focus on your growing inner strength. Visualize yourself standing tall in any situation, trusting your intuition, and moving through the world with purpose and clarity. Affirm your power, honor your journey, and know that each night strengthens your alignment. The universe responds to those who own their energy, embrace their worth, and step boldly into their awakened selves. Manifestation is often misunderstood as wishing or hoping for change. Carl Jung, however, provides a psychological lens. Manifestation is the alignment of your conscious intentions with your unconscious beliefs. Your inner world shapes your outer reality, and the universe responds to the energy you consistently project. The 21-night practice is a deliberate method for creating this alignment, ensuring that your thoughts, emotions, and actions are in harmony with your highest desires. Your unconscious mind stores the patterns and beliefs that determine your reality. If you have grown up in a toxic environment, or been told repeatedly that you are not enough, these beliefs become invisible scripts, guiding your life. Even positive affirmations will not be effective if the unconscious remains unaligned. Jung emphasized that the conscious mind alone cannot create lasting change. Transformation requires bringing the unconscious into alignment with conscious intentions. Manifestation, therefore, is a science of energetic coherence. By committing to a 21-night ritual, you communicate to your unconscious, "I am ready, I am aligned, I am deserving." Each night, visualizations, affirmations, and journaling embed these intentions deep into your psyche. Over time, your beliefs shift, your energy shifts, and your outer reality begins to reflect this internal transformation. Consider the example of Maya. She longed to find meaningful work aligned with her purpose, but felt trapped by self-doubt and family expectations. Over 21 nights, she visualized herself in a fulfilling career, wrote affirmations aligned with her values, and released beliefs that she was undeserving. By the third week, she noticed opportunities presenting themselves, unexpected job offers, serendipitous connections, and intuitive nudges guiding her choices. The universe responded to her consistent alignment, proving that manifestation is not wishful thinking, but an orchestrated process of inner transformation. Science supports this principle. Repeated focus and intentionality rewire neural pathways in the brain, solidifying new patterns of thought and behavior. The subconscious absorbs repeated affirmations and visualizations, creating new neural connections that make the desired outcomes feel natural and attainable. In essence, manifestation is the interplay of psychology, energy, and intention, brought to life through consistent action. Tonight, as you engage in your ritual, focus on the alignment of your mind, body, and spirit. Visualize your desired outcomes in vivid detail, feel the emotions of having already achieved them, and affirm your worthiness and readiness. Understand that each night strengthens the coherence between your conscious and unconscious mind. By the end of 21 nights, you will not only have shifted your internal landscape, but also created the energetic foundation for the universe to respond in kind. Manifestation is not magic, it is intentional, consistent, and deeply psychological. The universe obeys those who align, persist, and commit fully to the awakening of their higher self. Spiritual awakening is a deeply personal journey, yet it does not need to be traveled alone. Carl Jung emphasized the importance of connection and the collective unconscious, a shared repository of human experience that links us all. When you engage in your 21-night practice, your transformation not only impacts your personal life, but also resonates within the collective energy of like-minded seekers. Community and support amplify your growth, validation, and empowerment in ways that solitary effort cannot achieve. Many spiritual seekers, especially those healing from toxic families, feel isolated. You may believe that no one understands your experiences, your sensitivity, or your awakening process. This sense of isolation can create self-doubt, fear, and hesitation. Yet, the truth is that countless others are walking similar paths. Recognizing and connecting with this community reassures you that your awakening is valid and necessary. You are not broken, you are evolving. Engaging with others provides accountability and inspiration. Sharing experiences, challenges, and insights allows you to see different perspectives, validate your progress, and celebrate milestones. Consider Eliza, who joined an online spiritual community while completing her 21-night practice. She shared her struggles with shadow work, received encouragement, and observed that her experiences mirrored those of others. This sense of belonging reduced her doubt, strengthened her commitment, and reinforced her inner confidence. The energy of the collective acted as a catalyst, amplifying her personal transformation. Community also fosters learning. Each person's journey reflects different lessons, insights, and growth opportunities. By observing and participating, you absorb wisdom that complements your own ritual practice. Jung believed that individuation, the process of becoming your true self, occurs in the interplay between personal consciousness and collective understanding. Supportive communities accelerate individuation by providing mirrors, reflections, and encouragement that guide you toward alignment with your higher self. To integrate community into your practice, consider journaling shared experiences, participating in discussion groups, or finding an accountability partner who respects your spiritual growth. Celebrate each night's work together, exchange insights, and reflect on personal breakthroughs. These interactions validate your progress and enhance the energy of manifestation as the collective consciousness responds to your consistent alignment and intention. Tonight, reflect on your connection with others who are awakening. Reach out, share, or even silently send gratitude to those walking similar paths. Recognize that your personal transformation is part of a larger tapestry of collective growth, healing, and empowerment. The universe works through both individual alignment and shared energy. Your commitment, when combined with supportive community, magnifies your awakening and accelerates the manifestation of your highest purpose. The journey of 21 nights is not only about personal change, it is about participating in the sacred, interconnected dance of collective awakening. As you continue, remember you are seen, you are supported, and your energy contributes to a larger spiritual shift in the world. Congratulations, completing the 21-night practice is a profound achievement, but true spiritual awakening is an ongoing journey. Carl Jung emphasized that individuation, the process of becoming your authentic self, is continuous. The rituals you have completed are a foundation, a bridge between your old patterns and your higher self. Maintaining alignment beyond these 21 nights ensures that the transformation becomes permanent, and that the universe continues to respond to your intentional energy. The first step in maintaining alignment is reflection. Review your journal entries, note the shifts in your emotions, thoughts, and experiences, and celebrate how far you have come. Recognize that even subtle changes, moments of clarity, emotional stability, or synchronicity, are signs of lasting transformation. Validation is essential. You are not the same person you were on night one. The unconscious has been rewired, and your soul is responding to your commitment. Next, integrate rituals into daily life. You don't need to replicate all 21 nights, but maintaining key practices, morning affirmations, evening reflection, visualization, or gratitude, keeps your conscious and unconscious minds aligned. Jung emphasized that the conscious repetition of meaningful actions strengthens the psyche, making empowerment and clarity habitual rather than occasional. Small, consistent practices prevent old patterns from resurfacing and deepen your connection with your higher self. Shadow work remains essential. Even after 21 nights, triggers from past trauma, toxic family programming, or limiting beliefs may arise. When they do, approach them as opportunities for growth, rather than setbacks. Reflect, journal, and reaffirm your alignment. By integrating shadow moments continuously, you reinforce inner power and maintain the momentum of awakening. Community and accountability continue to play a vital role. Engage with supportive networks, share your progress, and learn from the journeys of others. Collective energy amplifies your alignment, reinforces positive patterns, and reminds you that you are not alone. Spiritual growth is both personal and shared, Your alignment contributes to the greater awakening of those around you, creating a ripple effect of transformation. Finally, embrace your awakened self fully. Step into life with confidence, purpose, and authenticity. Make decisions that reflect your inner truth, honor your boundaries, and trust your intuition. Affirm regularly, I am aligned, I am empowered, the universe responds to my highest self. These declarations anchor your energy, reinforce your commitment, and ensure that the alignment achieved over 21 nights becomes a permanent foundation for your life. Remember, the universe responds not to perfection, but to consistent conscious alignment. By committing beyond these 21 nights, you continue to manifest your purpose, strengthen your inner power, and embody the awakened self you have been cultivating. This is the path of lasting transformation, one where your soul, mind, and actions are harmonized, and the universe moves in harmony with your highest intentions.